So today we're gonna be making an ice cream cake because my sister's birthday is tomorrow and she's turning 17, and yeah, it's gonna be great. So we're doing an ice cream cake. Disclaimer, there's gonna be a lot of dairy in this recipe, so no vegan recipes today, but hopefully next time there will be one. All right, let's get into the video.
Alrighty, so we have all the ingredients right here. This is powdered sugar and vanilla extract and heavy whipping cream. That's all gonna go for the frosting. And then we have the Magic Shell chocolate fudge and these chocolate wafers, which will go as these go together to be like the cookie crumble. And then obviously these two will make up the ice cream portion of the cake. So the first part of the recipe says to put a 9-inch springform pan in the freezer, which I did, and that's been in there for a little bit, so we'll pull that out once it's been 30 minutes. Alright, so the first real step is to plug in the food processor, and we're going to take the crackers and put them in there and just blend them until they are like a crumbly mixture. Alright, so now we have this all mixed up, looking pretty good, and we are going to now use the Magic Shell, and you're supposed to mix it in this, which this is too much for that, I think. I'm going to see if I can fit it all, but if I can't, I'm just going to split this into equal parts and that into equal parts and mix them. Alright, this is everything mixed together. I know it looks like poop, but that's what it is. Okay, so now we're taking our ice cream. Here's the flap. And we're opening it up. It should be softened. I've had it out of the freezer for a little bit now. Yeah, that's softened. Okay, and then this is our vanilla ice cream. This might have to go back in the freezer because I think that's supposed to harden in the mold. And then we put the cookie crumble on it, and then this goes on top, so that might take a while. So let me get the springform pan out, and we'll start putting this in there. So as you can tell from the connotation on the side, it's very frozen. Like when I'm touching it with my finger, it's stuck to it. All right, so now we're gonna transfer that into there. So now we're gonna put the chocolate ice cream into the springform pan. We have an ice cream scoop and a spatula just to layer everything out. Here we go. This is very melted, by the way. And that's what it looks like. It's about halfway. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So I started putting the cookie crumble on top. I'm not gonna record the whole thing just because it's kind of hard to hold the camera while putting this in there. But just a pro tip, when you're doing it, try to stay like an inch away from the edge while putting down the cookie crumble and make sure the cookie crumble goes on really evenly. Alright, there is the cookie crumble completely on top. It is pretty even, and I tried my best to keep an inch. I don't know if that's exactly an inch, but it looks pretty good. Now this is gonna go back into the freezer for, oh, see, it's spilling out a tiny bit. This needs to go back in the freezer for at least an hour. Okay, so this has officially been chilling for an hour, but silly me forgot to take out the vanilla ice cream. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. We're gonna leave this out. It's upside down, of course. Let's see how bad it is. It might be too. Yeah, I think that's too frozen. So you know what, I'm gonna put this back in and we're gonna wait for the vanilla ice cream to soften. Okay, I completely forgot to show you guys, but we already finished making the ice cream cake. I just put the entire vanilla layer on top, and now that's literally gonna sit overnight in here until tomorrow, and that's when we can frost it. So yeah, we got a lot of waiting to do. Hey guys, welcome back. So now we have to make the frosting. I know I look like crap, sorry, I just woke up. But so you're gonna take your mixing bowl and your attachments and you're gonna put it in the freezer. It didn't say for how long, but just until it gets like cold. Sorry, the lighting's really bad, by the way. So yeah, we're just gonna put this in the freezer. We might not have enough room. Okay, let's do this thing, chicken wing. Alright, so we are pouring in this entire thing of cream. Wow, so aesthetically pleasing. Okay, and now I added in the powdered sugar and the vanilla extract, and we're gonna keep mixing until it gets pretty stiff peaks. Alrighty, here's the final product. As you can tell, the peaks are pretty stiff. It's pretty thick. So let's start spreading this on our ice cream cake. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to unlock the springform pan. This is very nerve-wracking. Uh-oh, this may take a minute. Okay, yay, we did it. I had to use knives to get it to unstick. I don't know why the recipe just assumed I'd be able to get it off that easily, because it didn't like say to stick anything in between, but whatever. So yeah, it doesn't look the best, but we're gonna cover it in frosting and it's gonna look so much better. So yeah, let's do that now. Is it still like, I think it should be good enough. We're gonna put this, after we do the first layer of frosting on this, we're putting this back in the freezer for like at least a half hour. Okay, this is the first coat. It doesn't look the best, but it's what we gotta work with. Yeah, things can only go up from here. Alright, so I did finish frosting the cake. I didn't record it just because it was very hard to do because the frosting kept melting and the cake was kind of melting, and I think it needs to sit in the freezer for longer, but this is the final product. So this is the final product. I'm not going to take it out. I need to keep it in the freezer just so I can set, because as you can see, it's melting a tiny bit. I know it's not like professional or anything, but I think it came out pretty good, and I'm happy with it, and hopefully my sister will like it too. So I will link the recipe that I used down below, and just an FYI, I did not use the gelatin for the frosting just because gelatin is not vegetarian. That might be why the frosting is a bit more melty than it should, but hopefully just sitting in the freezer will correct that. But thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.
That's why you asked kind of ice cream.
Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you. Blow your candles.